Most homeowners think they're protected, but the truth is, the bank is the only one with a safety net. Today, I'm going to show you why and what you can do to protect the people you love instead. Welcome back. I'm Antonio Yarbro with Lifeboat Financial Group, and every week I get the pleasure of helping homeowners understand the financial tools that keep their families safe. Today's episode matters because almost every homeowner with a mortgage is paying for something that they think protects them, but it doesn't. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what mortgage protection is, what it isn't, and whether you actually need it. One of the biggest misconceptions I hear is, well, I already have insurance on my mortgage. And yet, technically, you do, but it's not protecting you and your family. It's called PMI, private mortgage insurance. And this is one of the biggest financial blind spots in homeownership. PMI protects the lender, not your family, if something happens to you, whether it be a death, disability, a major diagnosis. PMI pays your bank. Your family gets nothing. Now that's the mortgage safety trap. Let's break down PMI into simple terms. If you bought your home with less than 20% down, the lender sees you as a higher risk, so they require PMI to protect their investment. If you default, the bank gets reimbursed. But if you pass away or you can't work, PMI pays $0 to your spouse, your kids, or anyone else depending on your income. You're paying for insurance, but not the kind you think. Mortgage protection life insurance is completely different. This is a policy designed for families, not banks. If you pass away, mortgage protection life insurance pays off the mortgage, so your loved ones own the home free and clear. No more payments, no foreclosure risk. It's about stability, ownership, and peace of mind, making sure the home you work so hard for stays in your family. And here's the game changer. Modern mortgage protection plans include living benefits. That means if you have a heart attack, a stroke, or a cancer diagnosis, the policy can pay out while you're still alive. Imagine being out of work for months, maybe a year. The bills don't stop. The mortgage payments don't pause. Living benefits can cover your mortgage during recovery and prevent a medical crisis from turning into a financial disaster. Now take a moment and think about the day you bought your home. Maybe you remember the excitement, the pride, the feeling of finally giving your family a place that was theirs, a place where birthdays would be celebrated, where your kids would take their first steps, where holidays would feel warm and safe. You didn't buy your house for the bank. Bought your home to build a life. And that's why this matters so much. Because if something happened to you, the bank doesn't pause to remember the memories you made in that home. They don't think about your kids running down the hallway or your spouse trying to hold everything together. They only see that their payments have stopped. This isn't about insurance. It's about love. It's about making sure the people you care about most never have to choose between grieving and fighting to keep a roof over their heads. Here's the part that most people don't realize. Getting mortgage protection is simple. Most plans require no medical exam. The underwriting is streamlined with most approvals happening in minutes, not days or weeks. There's no blood work, no labs, nobody watching you pee in a cup. And we can tailor the coverage to fit almost any budget. It's one of the easiest ways to secure your home. Now, let me clear up a couple of questions that I hear all the time. Well, isn't this just life insurance? Well, yeah, yes and no. It's life insurance, but it's life insurance built specifically to protect your home. Well, what if I already have coverage through work? Employer coverage is great. Most of my clients already have employer coverage. but employer coverage usually disappears when you change jobs, and it's rarely enough to cover a full mortgage. Well, what happens if I refinance my home? Okay. Well, that's awesome. Your policy can be adjusted. You're not locked in. We can make changes whenever you need to. Well, my health isn't the greatest. Okay, well, many of our carriers offer simplified issue plans designed for real people with real health concerns. These questions stop a lot of homeowners from taking action, but the answers are usually simple. When you think about it, a mortgage is usually a family's largest asset and biggest monthly bill, but you can protect that investment and guarantee your family keeps their home. It's not just insurance, it is certainty. If you want me to show you what a custom mortgage protection plan looks like for you and your situation, send me a DM with a house emoji, and I'll walk you through your options. No pressure, no obligations, just clarity. Thank you for listening. Next episode, we're going to be breaking down the difference between mortgage protection life insurance and traditional life insurance. Share this episode with your neighbors, your friends, and your family, and I'll see you next time.